right? After you got their B&Bs, then you're sitting there trying to pretty much explore that and make it, oh, I want to put all this damage on, I want to do all these kill setups, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Right.
I know this kills, I know that kills. I want to do this right now, right here and now. And I think the biggest thing is just having that little precursor is not just putting on the basic damage.
Yeah.
You know, like people will say, oh, just play the game. You know what I mean? And sometimes that just goes way over everybody's heads because they're just like, ah, you know, like I want to win, and I want to do some combos. But that aside, let's have it. Welcome back. If you guys have been hanging in there with us, we did get the stream. Everything is back up and running properly. So we're going to have Boosk versus BlazingPasta, and this is going to be game 1 on PS1.
So far going in for the people not letting their, like you said, their bread and butters to start up anything at these low percents.
Yep. Right now, both players are just kind of spacing. You know, no major damage has really been put on. They're really just kind of testing their limits, and seeing exactly where they are going to be able to land these attacks that are going to, you know, flow into heavier combos. So a lot of this is just a lot of spacing. It's just these measuring sticks.
Right, a lot of footsie work so far.
Exactly. That's why you're seeing a lot of straight hits here. And with those straight hits, I mean, it does rack up. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Just playing the game, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just throwing those hits out. You don't need to always hit a string. Sometimes those little straight hits are all you really need to just start putting on damage.
Yeah, especially with Peach, who right now BlazingPasta struggling a little bit to keep up with the speed of the Greninja right now.
Yeah, definitely relying on that float cancel to pretty much put him back into where he needs to be, trying to get himself in the driver's seat in this match. But Boosk doing a very good job of just kind of fading back, resetting neutral, hitting him with Shadow Sneak, hitting him with down tilt,
right.
Some dash attack here and there, and definitely a lot of nair to forward tilt. So that does seem to be his go-to for some basic, you know, basic damage. But TR Smash right now going to put Boosk off stage into a ledge trapping situation. But Boosk back on stage with a jump on, and BlazingPasta trying to land.
Again, another edge guard situation. Trying to actually read the little bit of the shadow step. Not going to connect with the turn up though. Will get him back on the main stage. Nair coming in. Quick nair response though. Enemy tilt on, or dash attack on stage rather. Not going to catch with the full shuriken.
Yeah, water shuriken not going to be enough to kind of like net pretty much damage. But bam, actually whiff punish just the grab. Back air sending Boosk off stage. And Boosk trying to retaliate right now, trying to do everything he can to take that stock. 148 damage and climbing. Yeah,
you saw him respect the uncertainty of what BlazingPasta was going to do off that ledge. And essentially that what led to Pasta to get the stage control and the eventual stock lane.
Oh, yeah.
We'll definitely see 165. He's still fearing a little bit because he thought he had that in the bag in terms of first stock lane, but Pasta right now, the one sitting with 3 stocks, he's got to be a little fearful of how he's going to get this stock lane. Not want to get a lot of extra credit on himself to move forward.
Yeah, definitely. And the one thing, you know, a lot of top players, what you're not seeing Boosk get too flustered and looking for the kill. I mean, he's whiffing a couple grabs, but he's still staying to his same basic safe neutral options.
Yeah.
Trying to keep himself back in the game here. So it's very good that you're not seeing a lot of like, you know, very large swings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not putting himself in a situation where he's going to be unsafe. And bam, that's a really nice easy kill off of a whiff parry attempt there. So he gets the up throw, gonna go ahead and take that stock. Definitely way past time for it. 81 damage. Peach, BlazingPasta put on a lot of extra credit.
Absolutely. Ooh. And it actually was enough extra credit to take out on second stock and keep the stock favor in BlazingPasta, in BlazingPasta's respects.
Yeah. I mean, you know, 36 damage is pretty high hill to climb, you know, but he's got a fresh stock, but he's not going to do it like that. Oh my god, that could have been disastrous. But solid 50 damage on that last stock of game 1 potentially for Boosk. TR Smash definitely starting to kick that momentum back up.
The ledge, or platforms, trying to chase down. Again, respecting a little bit. He was waiting for Pasta to throw out an option before he went in with that dash attack.
Yep. And yeah, I mean, right now it's just really, really tough for Boosk. I honestly, I don't know what other neutral tools Greninja can really actually abuse. He's using the Hydro Pump, pretty much not allowing BlazingPasta to get on stage for free with the that Peach Bomber.
And he did it the 2 times he used Peach Bomber. I would have liked to see it the 3rd time when he actually dropped down. When you know that Peach is dropping down, you pretty much know they're going to go for the up B, and that's really the time you should have tried that the Hydro Pump there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's unfortunate, but right now, you know, Peach Bomber letting back on stage pretty much for free right now. But BlazingPasta actually taking another lost stock to up throw. Up throw looking like Boosk's go-to for these last resort kind of situations, but he's going to have to actually watch out because whip grabs have been getting him punished a lot in game 1 here. So, but he's doing such a solid job of sticking. Oh, that's going to take it out. He's doing such a solid job of working the water shurikens, making sure that he was working around his down tilt, throwing out that forward air. He was spacing pretty effectively, but unfortunately, BlazingPasta found a nice little entry, continuously hitting him with the fairs, continuously working. Not actually, surprisingly, not a lot of turnips.
Yeah, that's actually interesting point there. Maybe he doesn't want to risk a potential counter and mistime the reaction off the side of the stage or even on stage. It's a little risky to peg down.
Yeah.
So he is sticking with Greninja, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for those of you guys checking in, this is going to be game 2. SJ Boosk going against BlazingPasta. So we're going to go to Kalos for the counter pick. So I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it definitely has some platforms out of the way where Peach isn't going to really be able to abuse them. But it definitely is going to make Greninja get some more, some really I don't want to say suspect, but definitely some different points of entry back to stage.
Right. And also just the wide range of the stage itself will give Greninja a lot more groundwork to be able to cover. And going up against a Peach, he has a lot more speed, and he can really take command of the positioning and how he moves in from that positioning to really keep Peach off guard.
Absolutely. I mean, Boosk is really just taking a lot of retaliative like forward airs as I don't want to even say whiff punish, because he's not getting whiff punish too often. Like right there, that was definitely a whiff punish on that down tilt, and there's a whiff punish on that forward smash from Boosk to BlazingPasta here. But he's not really doing very egregiously unsafe moves. Like that water shuriken, not something that's been happening the entire game where he's losing the, you know what I mean? He's losing the whiff punish battle.
Right. And maybe since he can space out a lot farther, we might be seeing a little more of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now it really just looks like a matter of just poor. I don't want to say poor spacing, but you know, BlazingPasta is just doing a very good job of using his float cancels to make that entry in a lot more deceptive.
Right.
The only thing is he is expending his double jump, so if Boosk can actually make some sort of you know, carry combo happen with Greninja, I don't know what his options would be. But he could probably take advantage that he is expending that double jump to continue with those full cancel fake outs.
I know the drag down that can carry a little bit, but maybe if the positioning is right on stage, he might be able to pressure into those edge guards. But nothing like that happening right now. Pasta locking down main stage and again lapping in percentages right now.
Yeah, definitely. I would say that Boosk, you know, I don't really know what Greninja's go-to ledge trapping options are, but one thing I would say is, you know, BlazingPasta is really doing a very good job of just being menacing at roll distance from ledge when he's got Boosk off stage.
I think just a little bit off on spacing and down smash is his best option to cover pretty much everything but jump, I'd say. I mean, that's the risk you got to take, and sometimes you have to call out the jump, but I think that down smash does cover just about everything else.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate also because when Boosk is doing his very best to try to get in BlazingPasta's face, BlazingPasta is just doing a very good job of kind of fishing out those nairs and then punishing the nairs. That's really where he seems to be losing a lot of the spacing battle. Like out of shield, Boosk has got him beat, you know what I mean? Those nairs are actually finding their mark. You know, mid-stage, not so much. And, you know, fair is just not an option that he can actually just, you know, casually throw out. Here comes an up throw, possibly.
And again, the second mash out, he tried it the first time, and the same thing happened. I mean, for him to jab like that, or to pummel like that, rather, he definitely knows the percentage in which the up throw will take out, but him not approaching it at all just leads Pasta for more situations where he can turn it into his advantage on this 3-1 situation. And a 3-0 situation comes into play yet again.
Frustrating, man. And that's going to do it for game 2. And, I mean, it looked like BlazingPasta just kind of found his number. And he put on a clean 45 damage just from one combo. You know what I mean? He really just kind of walked Boosk down.